and I believe the truth has no political affiliation. I stand here to support in total the spirit and the letter of the motion that was ably moved by our distinguished Senator Abamoro and seconded by the man with the tallest cap, my very dear friend, whose governor from Abga was dissolved their local government as well. If it is wrong, it is wrong.
Yes.
I have immunity on this floor in this house. Particularly when I'm saying the truth. Sir, I think it is clear the Supreme Court of the land, beside the express provision of the Constitution, we can be accused of being lawmakers but not judges. But the highest court of the land has pronounced time and time again that governors do not have power either to dissolve an elected council, nor do they have power to appropriate and spend money in the name of a local government. Local government caretaker committee is not being elected, just like you said. Each time we turn the other way, we inflict huge damage to the fabric of our democracy. I thought I should stand up because I am not in PDP. But it's not about partisanship. If it is wrong, it is wrong. I was a governor, I was elected, and I met a caretaker in place. Even though it was clear that these caretakers were rigged to office, but since it was regularized by the courts, we accept to live with it until we can improve the system. So I have had to live with an elected council chairman who were from another political party until their tenure was exhausted. I resisted all pressure from my party leaders to dissolve them, because if one can dissolve the other, we too can be dissolved. We all have a shared responsibility to defend the core principles and values of democracy. Governors are executive, but those elected people also have executive chairmen. They also have executive powers within the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution. So I think it is time that this Senate lend its voice and forcefully persuade the Minister of Finance that wherever there is no elected council chairman, that money due to those councils should not be released to an arm of government that does not exist. When we do that, that will be a great armor against governors with those dictatorial tendencies. It doesn't matter which party they come from, this Senate must stand for democracy regardless of party affiliation. I so submit.
Good submission, right? Very good submission. At least considering the situation of the country, very, very good submission. That passes for a good submission. You can take that to the bank and say this man means well for Nigeria. It means well for the development of the country. It means well for the growth of our political administrative system and all of that. However, take a chill pill and watch this second video of the same person, Senator Adams Aliyu Oshiomhole. Same person, same political calendar, same season, but just different times. Watch this.
Not in secret. Local government councils were paying huge sums of money to the predecessor, and he has written to say, no, stop. You know why I'm here. We want the money to be used to develop the locality. So there are a lot of profound decisions he has taken. As I keep saying, minimum words, maximum wisdom. What people need after 80 years of rhetorics and MOUs, etc., they want action. Things that they can feel, things that they can see. That is why when I was in the door, I said we will move away from ear mark to eye mark. He's already doing eye mark, what people can see, you know. And but for the fact that there are certain procedures that has to be followed, there are a couple of many other things that people will already see on ground happening.
You're surprised, or some of you will not be, because there are politicians and there is Adams Oshiomhole. There are politicians and there is an Adams Oshiomhole. Very, very, the hypocrisy in the blood and the veins and arteries of Adams Oshiomhole is not in any other politician around the country. Hypocrite to the core. He's perfect Perfect example. If you say you want to create a noun for hypocrisy, just put that down to Oshiomhole. Because I was telling a couple of friends a few days ago, I said, over in Nigeria, every politician protects their region and state, right? And they don't care what happens in it. So what they do is to go to the national, to create agenda, to voice out, and then defend their region and state. They will do anything to protect it. Look at Doyin Okupe, for example. Look at some of these guys. They really did not care about the brand of the person. But as long as it is for their own, but for Oshiomhole will go to the country and want to create a seemingly good man. And of course, he's using to deceive a lot of people. As I talked to you, there are people in the political quarters and saying that Oshiomhole should be made the next Senate president, right? Of course, because if the Senate presidency was zoned to the South, then Adam, because Akpabio, no matter the circumstances he's trying to show, they're even done with the circumstances. And a few persons are saying that the man is taking it to heart, and that's why they want to install Dennis Idahosa as governor so that they can have access to challenging Akpabio, because Akpabio, one of the richest Nigerian politicians, as it were at the moment, with all the pipe coming in from Akwa Ibom State. That is a different conversation, however. But come to the state, Adams will do anything to denigrate, desecrate, devalue the state. First and foremost, his endorsement of who he wanted to be governor and the outcomes that now led to the candidate of the party for the governorship election. You will consider the same Adams that speak on the floor of the National Assembly the same year would the same year come and be ridicule himself to this very level. Take away the fact that he's a politician, so anything can happen. But sometimes you would have thought that this man would have some level of shame. My problem is, see, Adams Ali Oshiomhole and a couple of all these guys, and put those in political corridors of power in the APC in those states, understand clearly that this is a game for them. But there are idiots and stupid people who are in the comment sections of videos, who are on the street and try to make it as if it is for the good of the state. That is a man telling you how important it is for autonomy. Let's even leave financial or fiscal autonomy, for the autonomy of local government administration. First and foremost, Adam Oshiomhole doesn't even deserve to even speak. But it's unfortunate that the message of grace, our Lord Jesus Christ, came to allow a lot of things happen. This is the story. This is one of the reasons why God will strike someone like Adam Oshiomhole. Because as a governor for 8 years, he constituted nuisance for local government administration. I sat with one of, I think he's John Yakubu, Honorable John Yakubu. By the way, listen, people, if you guys want a better representation, I want somebody that has sense to be in the Senate representing you, you should look at the way of John Yakubu. I don't know if he's contesting, but since he's from the region, I think he should take that up and run. Not this one that just left and is meant to, that did not for once, no impact, no value. I saw his validatory session, I was really disappointed. What value did he bring to the scene that you're able to do value? That waste of time that is not governor. So if you guys want somebody that has sense and somebody that can produce results, somebody that can represent your interests, well, I'm not from the region, but I'm just suggesting John Yakubu should be one of your best bet. I don't know all these other guys that are jumping around. When John Yakubu was telling me his story of how he was local government chairman, and I Oshiomhole had to conduct election twice just so that he could defeat him. But even if he was in the opposition, the people that he had led for a transitional period loved him and believed him. He delivered results. He fought. In short, he told me, I never knew that part of the story. All the issues that happened with Usare Osubo. I thought Usare Osubo was a perfect gentleman. Also, that one had his own. Let's not go into all that. And then the Oshiomhole, until they were still voting in Rome when election results of the local council were called, and the Samobo of the ACN then, or ACS, was declared winner of the election, basically. And so Oshiomhole doesn't even deserve to talk about local government autonomy, fiscal autonomy, and all of that. He's an hypocrite. However, since he has chosen to talk about it on the floor of the National Assembly, but look at what he now represented in the state by defending this level. So you cannot, by money, you said that it is necessary. We should stop governors from being abusive, from this impunity, and from doing rubbish. And then in the evening, you're coming to say anything we will do me like. See, now you know why we are where we are. But my problem again, like I said, are the people who think that it is the best, and then I'm happy that people have started fighting. I'm telling you, I'm one of those that have taken. I'm very happy because nothing distracts a government like fight. This one he has started. He's spending more energy now strategizing. As I talked to you, I saw a report that in Isako East or West, Isako West, led by Honorable Princess Benita, yes, Benedicta, right? I was told that how at all, right? How the maize were stolen, even if the councillors, the legislative council of the local government, and the chairperson were together in unison, saying that we must move the local government forward. Hoodlums came to steal the maize. Steal the maize. So you see, the governor spends more time now strategizing to ensuring that the ego that came with the suspension, purported suspension, illegal suspension, has to work. And so he's discharged. And in the last 2 weeks, that has been the only thing. The only time you see him now is when he sent Agbero and talks to various local governments, or when he's in church now. And because I'm a Christian, I'm not going to talk about that. That's not even a problem. He should. If he loves God that much, he wants to go to church, it's okay. But I would want to see that relationship with God transposed into having a quality relationship with his office. With his office, which is the executive governor, not the waka waka, not monitoring federal government project. There should be, anyway. I thought they say I'm being bitter. But my concentration today is on Oshiomhole, who has turned himself to be the most hypocritical politician. At least they should give him the award. Most hypocritical politician of the year 2024. Shameless man.